All right, this is super quick. My mum has been receiving messages from somebody claiming to be me and saying that this is my new number and save my number. And she got really upset about this because she said, "Oh, well, thanks for sending me some links and asking a question about a business deal." And I was like, "Oh, what message is this?" And so she got really upset about this because somebody tried contacting her claiming to be me, and it wasn't me. Um, so I know this probably won't really like this is sorry, I'm in like so much pain, it's crazy. I just need to say, like, I might change my number in January. I get to upgrade my phone and I'll probably get a new number. But for the time being, the only telephone number that I use is 07366475834. Please be aware, I do not use Facebook, I do not use Instagram. On Telegram, I'm on the same number at Yashi_XXX. I'm not using any other handles there. Like, this shouldn't really be happening. It's not the first time it's happened. So because it's not the first time and it's not the only time it's happened, there will be other incidents like this that I don't know about where people are making communications claiming to be me and they're not. So the other example that I have of this was when I had a pallet of belongings in storage in Ware, which is the next town up from me. And on the day when I was due to move from the campsite in Hertford to lodgings in Liverpool, oh, somebody phoned me, has phoned the office claiming to be you. Oh, somebody phoned me, has phoned the office claiming to be you, saying we're not coming to collect the things today. So these are the only two occasions I know about. My mum's receiving messages. He received a phone call. There's one other occasion where I was wondering if something happened, which was to do with a plumber, and I hadn't made an appointment with him because I didn't really have the money for him to do it. I just like made an inquiry. And then I had messages saying, we came for the appointment today and we couldn't get hold of you. And I had no knowledge of this appointment being made. So I was trying to ask questions about, who made this appointment. It wasn't in my diary. I didn't remember doing it. And they said, oh yeah, you phoned. It was made during a phone call. So that's very odd because I had no recollection of making the appointment. I didn't have the money for the appointment, and I didn't remember making an appointment, and it wasn't in my diary and I wasn't expecting it. But apparently somebody had phoned and made an appointment. So it's really concerning. I don't know if somebody was trying to scam my mum out of money or what the heck it was, but she's like obviously upset to find out that somebody was messaging her pretending to be me. And I just wanted to like give a shout out and say, look, this is the phone number that I'm using. If you get anyone contacting you saying it's me, like, just if it's my phone number, then it's probably me. But or like, the possibility of this happening is really quite large. Sorry if you just got hit. I'm going to actually end this now. Please go back to the beginning. Like, it may not even be relevant to you, but this is what's going on with me. And so in that respect, like, it's kind of relevant. I don't know, man. I wanted to just bring this like to public attention straight away and say this shouldn't be happening. There shouldn't be people going around like my handle on YouTube at the White Rabbit UK. I don't actually use that anywhere else. Like, there is another YouTube user with my photograph that says at the White Rabbit UK 520, not my account, using my phone number, using a variation of my screen name, not me. No idea what they get up to. So that's why I kind of wanted to bring this straight away and not just let it fester. Like, my mum's upset. I need to actually get off the phone and call her back because she did try and call me. I've not seen these messages yet. And, my mum's like, is my mum in her 80s? Like, she's pretty old, dude. Like, it's not really fair on her at all. And just like the possibility that people could just do this at any time, just phone up and be like, oh, it's Yoshi. It's like, it's really disturbing to think about it, like how many times that could potentially have happened, and I have no idea. So, and just to be like a head trip, do you know what I mean? Because this is the thing, like with early years CSA, these perpetrators are not losing track of their victims. So, like other things, people can get paid to just talk trash about other people. you know, it's like recruitment for intelligence services actually happens on every level. You just need to be in a club or something, like literally anything. You can get recruited anywhere. And, you know, sometimes people like the person that they're going to target with misinformation and other troublesome things like smear campaigns and gossip and so on, things that like might be based upon the truth, but they're not actually true. Some people need like a carrot on a stick to engage in that kind of criminal behavior. Sometimes the carrot is just that, well, it's intelligence services. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like your agency, and that makes them feel good in itself. And sometimes they have to say, oh, this person that you're targeting, maybe it's a private contractor, and they'll talk some shit about that person to dangle the carrot in front of the person, so that person actually thinks that they're acting on the side of justice, when in actual fact what they've been told about their target is untrue. So it took me a really long time to understand that like a lot of things in our communities actually operate on this level, because you don't know if someone's being paid to do a thing or say a thing. It could be like wrecking a community garden. You know, somebody, it could just be like a local addict that was paid just enough that they would go and, you know, wreck a community garden or something. You'd be surprised perhaps to know how many people are paid to be disruptive. If you infiltration of religions as well, like make sure nothing happens, just go around in circles, endless discussions where nothing ever really gets decided and there's no progress. You just need a couple of people in a group to dominate that small group, and you know, especially if the rest of the group is slightly non-confrontational and the you know, regular assertiveness isn't enough, because these people are unreasonable, you know, they're being paid to be there. So, you know, and very often people that are paid like that on the side, you know, they get there, what they're getting is like a prepaid credit card. That so you won't find their wages like in their bank statements. So it's a bit concerning. What's also concerning is like I have such issues in my face and sinuses. My teeth, everything falling apart. But yeah, you don't lose track of early years CSA victims, male or female. You don't lose track of them. You know where we are. We got phones. We signed up for council tax. You know exactly where we are. So just be wise and be free and be kind. And I'll chat to you later. Please check out my most recent work. Please like and subscribe. I've been doing some work for you recently. Hope you like it. It's still experimental. It's kind of like I've got just, you know, I've got like a degree in creative arts in was it drama and creative writing basically. So I was trying to infuse my truth telling. Well, I don't always, but sometimes I try to infuse my truth telling with, you know, just creativity basically. But I'm really struggling with my health and my sinuses in particular. So I'm looking for a sinus flush, which I had done at 11. But it seems pretty difficult to get the referral from the GP, because this is another area where you can end up blacklisted, or just you have funny stuff on your chart like bribes and everything, and this kind of backpassing of money seems to be quite a lot of the way that things operate on even a local level. Have you read Needful Things by Stephen King? That's somewhat. Hello to John Abraham Bagabus in the chat. Thank you for being here, 4 people. I love you indeed. Or maybe one day, I don't know, shit.